Dave, ever since you guys gave Shohei Ohtani the full day off, he's been able to get back on track offensively. He's really balanced himself out as the pitcher as well as the DH. Do you feel like you need to continue to find ways to do that, or do you feel like he's gotten to a point now where you feel really comfortable that moving forward he could be in as the DH on his start days?
I feel good. I think this is one of those things where, coming off the off day recently, certainly swinging the bat well. I feel that we could kind of empty the tank tonight on the pitching, the hitting side, and then kind of give him that full day tomorrow. Whereas a couple weeks ago I felt he needed 2 days to kind of reset. So I think that reset did him well. But, as we look out to the next one, we'll kind of read and react.
Do you like the idea of him getting that full day off tomorrow just as a full recovery kind of moving forward then?
Yeah, for tomorrow I feel really good about it. But with that, being available if the game's on the line late.
Doc, is there ever a way this guy's 100 pitches after 7 innings of pitching a no-hitter that you let him go?
Yeah. If it's 7 innings at 100, he would keep going. Right there, Barry.
I'm gonna hope.
Dave, the numbers are crazy, obviously, for him this year. .82, or a couple months in the season. What is it? What do you point to as to why he has been so dominant this season?
I think that he's been so dominant because he's got a handle on his weapons, his pitches. I think last year he didn't have really command of his secondary pitches, whereas this year, the fastball, albeit the last few outings, hasn't been commanded, but he's got command of the fastball. He's got really good feel for the sweeper, the curveball, and the split. Where I think last year, first year coming back from Tommy John, he was kind of getting a handle. So right now, versus right, versus left, he's got a lot of pretty good weapons.
What is his best pitch?
I really like his split, but I think his best pitch is his fastball. It's 97 to 9900. When it's right, it's commanded, and that kind of everything kind of feeds off of that. But I like his split, but he hasn't thrown that a lot. And the catchers say his sweeper's pretty good too.
What do you think?
Why hasn't he thrown the split?
I don't know if it's team or hitter dependent. It's just more, he just hasn't felt the need to use it that much.
What do you think has led to the lack of command in the last 2 outings for that fastball?
I don't know. Obviously, that's a mechanical thing. It's been a few. I think it's been 3 outings where he hasn't really been consistent with the fastball. So I think from what I hear, the work this week leading up to this start was really good. He's in a good spot physically, so I would suspect today the command will be a lot better than it's been those last 3 starts.
In terms of managing the workload, is the thing that you've learned this year that the recovery day is kind of the priority?
Yes. Just because I think that's just more of the conversations that we've had, where today's going to be, taxing more mentally because he's trying to hit and pitch. But tomorrow, just the overall body soreness and fatigue is something that if we can manage that, it kind of gives us a good chance to kind of get through the next days afterward.
Looking at giving him more rest, is there anything other than the conversations you have about how he's feeling that kind of lets you know this might be a good time to start something?
Yeah, I think there's some of that. But also I feel that him knowing he's down tomorrow, I think that's mentally freeing for him going into tonight. And so there is some value in knowing that he can empty the tank and know that he doesn't have to go to it tomorrow as well. So, and I don't know how tonight's going to play out though.
Last 2 outings, Shohei said he wasn't feeling right to throw it, and also he kind of showed the frustration here and there, and just attacking the ball in the outfield. Do you know how the bullpen was?
I heard it was good. So I heard it was good, and I think he expects a lot of good things from himself. So when he doesn't feel right, or his delivery isn't right, he gets frustrated.
Do you see any sign of it, like when he's not really doing
Yes, I do. I think we can all see it when he's on the mound, when he's trying to figure it out. But the thing is, some pitchers are just really, really good and competitive that they still find ways to throw up zeros, even when they don't feel great. But I will say this, I do think that he's had a good week of work, his body's in a good place, he's got his rest, so I think that, again, I feel good about him tonight.
So he's not going to play tomorrow.
He's not, Barry,
When you gave
as
him,
I said 3 minutes ago.
When you to make sure.
As I said 3 minutes ago.
when you gave him the half day and then the full day off, fairly early in the season, early
Yep.
May, why do you think he needed the refresher so soon?
Yeah, I think early on he was going 6 innings every start. There wasn't any off days for him. I don't know. I just felt that, in talking to him, talking to the training staff, he needed a blow and he needed a reset. And I do think that the 2 days, which never feels good not writing him in the lineup, but the 2 days did him some good.
Is that the read and react part?
That's the read and react part.
Do you think the WBC had anything to do with it? His year started sooner?
You know, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I think there was this gradual kind of build up on the pitching side, but he was DHing. There weren't a whole lot of games, like as far as like workload. So I don't know. I'm not sure.
What about his struggles offensively and maybe some of the side that he was doing on that front during that time? Or is it?
You know, I just don't think that Shohei is like as we know, he's like an exotic car. He's finely tuned, and then so when it's out of whack a little bit, it sort of just doesn't work right. And so that's the thing is that he's very in tune with his body, and so with fatigue, with being sick, with travel, whatever it might be, there's things that get you out of whack. And so that sort of led to, I think, some of the offensive struggles as well. But again, now I feel like he's in as good a spot as he's been in all year today.
Was that part of your kind of equation with why he needed to play?
Yeah, that's part of it, yeah. Huh? Yeah, he's in his prime, Barry. 31's a good age. That's right, yeah, that's right. That's exactly right, yeah.
You want a non-Ohtani question?
Yes.
Tommy Evans playing left in OKC tonight. Is that an option for him when he does come back, especially if Teo's still out at that point?
It is. It's an option. I think, part of Tommy's value is his versatility. So hasn't played a whole lot of left, but to be able to, stand out there, perform, play some third, I think he's going to be doing that as well. Obviously, we've seen him at short, but a brunt of it again is going to be second base. But it's just more of kind of covering, all of our bases.
Dave Robleski has had a really nice run this year. What have you seen as far as him stepping up, taking it to the next level?
I think the last couple has been a velocity uptick, but I think that Justin is he's a tough competitor. He's not afraid. He goes after the hitters. I think he's getting more confidence in his breaking ball. But yeah, he's had a heck of a year. And I do think that last year's postseason kind of cemented that confidence that he has.
So part of the decision for Tommy in left or even in the outfield, just due to also the confidence you guys are gaining in younger players like Alex Freeland or even when Hae-Sung Kim was here?
Yeah, it is, and we have to kind of give some of these young guys a runway and some opportunity. But yeah, I think that Dalton catching more, Freeland doing it, Andy obviously is kind of graduating from the young player kind of thing. But yeah, I think